Hey guys, Dissection Violence here. Well, man, we are eating good tonight, I guess. Wow, 12 and 1 on picks. I can't ask for a better night. Other than Jack finishing, but we'll get into that. Let's start off with Aileen Perez taking on Ashley Evans Smith. So Ashley Evans Smith has no takedown defense whatsoever. Um, Especially body lock. I think it's her age, honestly. She's 6-6 also, so she's not good. Perez has got a little bit of talent. She can strike somewhat. She's young, still finding her, feet, her footing in the cage. So no disrespect. She's still young. She makes the right moves. She takes the fight down when needed. Um, she's fighting at 135, which is interesting. Um, she used to try. I think she tried fighting at 145. It didn't work out. So this is their natural weight class. If I could give her a next opponent, I would probably be inclined to give her. Um, I like the matchup with Jocelyn Edwards or Lucy Podolivo. That'd be a good one. Moving on, we had Alex Munoz taking on Carl Deaton the third. Alex Munoz, man, he made that a lot harder than it needed to be. He was very timid on the feet. He's not a natural striker, so I understand why. Um, when he landed, he'd always hurt Deaton, so I didn't understand why didn't find more confidence in his striking. And then it was about the first two rounds were wishy-washy. It could have went either way. I thought Munoz was well up, but that's my bias. It turns out the judges were seeing the same things. Deaton was landing, just I felt Munoz was outlanding. So good win for Munoz. He scored a big knockdown in the third, almost got the finish. But Carl Deaton's tough and managed to stay in there. So, but yeah, good win for Munoz, or decent win. If I could put him in a fight next, it would be um, man. Honestly, I would have to say Jubilee. That's probably the next fight I'd like to see him fight. Moving on, we have Zat Maxim versus Tyson Nam. The only fight we got wrong on the card. To be honest, I thought Tyson Nam won this fight. Tyson Nam, he landed the better shots in the second and third. And I thought he was doing enough good things. Like he's taking stuff in the takedowns, landing the big shots, hurting as that. But they weren't seeing it for that for Tyson. I saw his jabs and throws and big. He was looking good on on optics, so I can understand why the judges gave it to him. Close fight. It could have gone either way, and this unfortunately didn't go our way. But good win for Azat's 125. He showed a lot of improvements in his with his feints. Um, he's still hittable. He was moving his head a little bit more than his last few fights, but still not enough for my taste. But it is what it is. I think he should fight Honduras, a quick, easy win, or they got a lot of bums at flyweight, eh? Or he should fight Jesus Aguilar, maybe. That's a cool next fight. Moving on, Evan Alder taking on Genaro Valdez. Genaro Valdez, he is very rough to watch because he lands good shots, but he's not good. Like he can't kick that well. He's clunky. He throws everything into. He doesn't really set things up. Like he's just so ugh. He's ugly. He's just an ugly style to watch. Evan Alder was in and out, in and out. Sometimes he got caught. At one time, he almost got KO'd. So the things he's gonna have to work on, of course. But good win for Evan Elder. He pushed the pace. Um, and yeah, uh, especially in that third round, that was a gangster third round. So good win for Evan Elder. Happy for him. Um, let's see what we got here. Okay. If I could give Elder a next fight, I would probably give him Chase Hooper. That would be a fun next fight. Moving on, we have Melquizel Costa taking on Austin Lingo. Lingo is just terrible, man. Costa's pretty good as well, but man, Lingo is just something else. I thought he'd put up a better fight than that. Costa dominated. Didn't really have much that danger. He got hit a few times, but Lingo is he's not good, man. He needs to get cut from the UFC ASAP. Like, he is not good. Good one for Costa though. Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna be able to laugh with that chin though. He does keep his chin relatively unprotected, especially leaning back. It's a big problem for him. Mm, let's see. Come on. Um, Costa. I think, yeah, Costa just lost to. Yeah, I think Costa should fight one. Um, I think he should fight. Costa should fight Kyle Nelson or maybe maybe a Melsic Bagdasarian. That makes sense. But yeah, moving on. We have Victoria Dudikova. Not much of a fight here. Just a quick dislocated elbow. Disgusting. Um, but a win nonetheless. Kind of annoyed me. But it is what it is. What weight class? 115. I don't think this should get rebooked because she's probably gonna be out for a little bit. But I do think it's a good fight for her next would be uh, maybe a Vanessa Demopoulos. That would be a cool next one. Moving up, we have Melsik Bagdasarian. Well, we just went over this. The thing with this with Melsik is I think he could also fight up in the rankings. He just fought once, so he would be fighting down. So if he doesn't want, I think a matchup would be David Onama. That's probably a matchup that I would love really a lot, but you know, is what it is. Moving on, we have Nazim Sadikov taking on Terrence McKinney. What an easy fight prediction. I called it easy. Terrence McKinney is terrible. He gasses after one round. It is what it is, man. Nazim, man, he's on the rise. Good win for Nazim. Didn't have a great look though in the first. He got controlled and almost submitted easily. But yeah, Terrence is a freak of nature in that first round, so good win for Nazim. 155, man. It's a showcase tonight for the 155-pound division. We got So we got Saudi Cobb now in the mix. I think Sadikov should get fed to the wolves. I think he should fight someone like Joe Selecki or maybe maybe a yeah Joe Selecki or a Anthony Hernandez. I like that matchup as well. Moving on, Dumont Chandler. Man, that was a rough one. So Dumont, man, she doesn't do well when you're bullying her and getting her in her face. She swings hard and she's not gonna just take it, but there's gonna be a girl that's gonna like bully her. Like I think Cyborg would run through her, to be honest. But yeah. Even at her age, I think Cyborg would do it. But Norma, good win. There's no one really in her division in the division, other than Macy. I think that it's just there's nothing else. I think like who's left for her to fight for the title? I think I don't like this. I think yeah, this is ugly. I think Macy Chiasson, Cara Rosa maybe should fight. The winner fights Dumont for the title. I don't know, or Dumont just becomes a champ. I don't know. I don't. I think Dumont is the champ of that division, if you ask me, but it's only because the division is so bad. Um, yeah. Moving on. We had Young Yoon Park versus Albert Duraev. Duraev, man, he gassed a lot quicker than I thought. Park's pressure was a lot apparently in that boxing when he had him pressing up against the cage was very good. I do worry about the counters with his chin being so high, but Young Yoon Park still getting it done, looking good. Um, Great win for the men. Yeah. Let's see who Mr. Park could fight next. Um, so Park just beat Duraev. I like Park versus Kyle, to be honest, but Park just fought, so maybe Park versus Joseph Pfeiffer, maybe that would be a fun one. I know Joe would be fighting down, but he doesn't really have the right to fight up yet, so I think that'd be a cool fight, Joe Pfeiffer versus him. Moving on, we have um we have Francisco Prado versus Atman Azaitar. So Prado, man, he wasn't looking good, and then he was looking good again. He's an ugly fighter. He has some good flashes, good moments, but he's not gonna be a guy that you're gonna want to bet every time. Just because he fought a bum here in Ottman that I had to do it. Ottman is terrible, absolutely terrible. So good win for Francisco Prado. Yeah, 155 pounds. This a lot of guys at this weight class fighting tonight. I don't know how he'll do at this weight class. Jeez. Okay. Give him Borshev. If he thinks he's ready for the UFC, give him Borshev. I think that's an easy stepping stone for Borshev. But give it to him. Moving on. We have Jack Della Maddalena versus Rafael Hafez. Now everyone's saying robbery. I don't know how you could say that because yeah, the first round you give it to Hafez. I get it. Second round, that's Jack's round. Like, he put the hands on Hafez, and yeah, I get it. He held him down for the last 2 minutes, but I count the damage over the control and a close fight. And then in the third round, that was all Jack. So it was 2-1 easy Jack. I don't understand why it's a split. I don't understand. I mean, if that many people are outraged, I guess I understand, but I don't understand the robbery talk whatsoever. Jack won that fight, and yeah, not even me being biased. You've heard me guys when I've won fights that I know I've lost. I've been open about that. This is a fight I know we won this fight. So good win for Jack. We broke the guy almost. If he didn't go for so many guillotines, this guy's fight IQ is apparently not the greatest. I just learned that this fight, really unfortunate, would be up even more. 30, you'd probably be up over 30 something units, 37 maybe. But yeah, it's because of Jack's decision making tonight that we did not get that, unfortunately. This guy was out on his feet quite a number of times. I wish Jack just fought a little bit of a different fight. It is what it is, though. Still love watching him fight, and I'm still a huge fan. Moving on to the main. What did I do? Yeah, I think I did Prado already. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I did. I did Prado already. So Jack Della Maddalena. Man, to be honest, man, Jack's had so many weight cuts. I would prefer if he didn't take the next fight, but he's probably going to. Um, Luke already has a fight. Brady, give him Brady if he's healed. Rebook the Brady fight. If not, give him Neil Magny. Give him Neil Magny. That'd be a nice easy step into the rankings. And then yeah, moving on. We had Myra Bueno Silva. What subbed Holly Holm. What do you know? Misha Tate subbed Holly Holm. It's not that big of a shock. Myra Bueno Silva's a finisher. Definitely dangerous. Um, I've cashed fights where I think she's gonna lose. I've cashed fights where she's gonna win. I think I have a good take on Myra Bueno Silva, and I really like her thing she said after the fight. Really have gained a lot of respect for her. Great performance from Myra. And if I could pick her next fight, it'd be against Pena, but I don't think Pena deserves it. Cause like who the frick has Pena fight? Pena fought. Like man. I think honestly, the winner of Raquel Pennington and Pena should fight uh, Bueno Silva, in my opinion. I think that's the most logical next fight. But yeah, like, subscribe, guys. We're gonna crush next week, and I'll see you next week for Cage Warriors LFA, I believe. All this fun stuff, UFC. We're gonna crush it. All right, guys. See ya.